question all the time. What is going on with our kids? Why do they have so much trouble sitting up in the chair? And yes, we all know what an ideal sitting posture in the chair is. And at the desk, up nice and tall, so kids can write, see, and learn. But we also know the reality. And this is what we see happening with the majority of our students. I would love for you all to chat in right now if you can say amen to this. Are we not seeing this all the time with our kids? Slouch posture, head down, and those legs and feet often wrapped around the legs of the chair or tucked up under them. Well, why is this happening? Well, first of all, it could be a furniture mismatch. That means they're not in the right size chair or at the right size desk. But more often than not, posture is affected by a weak core, not enough movement during the school day, habits created from home, like lying on the couch for extended time while using tablets, and then there also could be sensory issues. So it's really important to understand that poor posture it's important to address because it can impact your physical health, our children's physical health. They could have back and neck and shoulder pain, headaches, fatigue. That slouch posture reduces lung capacity and oxygen intake, making children feel tired much more quickly. But it also can affect academic performance with reduced concentration and focus because we know that physical discomfort can be distracting and reduce the ability to engage in learning activities. It can also lead to vision problems and eye strain. So there is a host of different things that poor posture affects with reading and writing. So, can we do anything about poor posture? Yes. We have tips and content regarding posture and paper placement in all of our Handwriting Without teacher guides. And that is what you see here on the right side of my slide. And if you have attended one of our formal Handwriting Without Tears workshops, either at your school or with us, this next bit of info may sound familiar because we do review this in more detail in those workshops. But we know that posture is influenced by many things, including right-sized furniture, having those feet on the floor. I cannot tell you how important that is, that those little feet are not dangling in the air. The feet need to be grounded on the floor. So a simple activity you can do to get feet on the floor is our Stomp Your Feet activity. It is shown here on this page from our teacher guides, but you can also access it directly from our interactive digital teaching tool. And that is what I'm pulling over right now. I'm going to dive into our lesson content tab, which is basically like your teacher guide. I'll come up here to the table of contents where we can peruse all the different sections, but specifically, I'm going to drop down here to multisensory activities, and I'm looking for that activity, which is posture and paper placement. So it includes both of them. So here's the activity over here on the right, but what I really want to show you are the resources here on the right-hand side, one of which is the Stomp Your Feet activity. So this is a little video I want to show you, and if you're ready for a little movement break yourself, go ahead and stomp along with our teacher as she does this activity with the kids in the class. And it looks like, hold on one second. There it is. Let's try this.
Are you ready? Yeah! Oh, I love it. Okay, ready? We're going to start off. Let's start stomping our feet. Stomp them nice and loud for me. Okay, ready? Let's count our laps. Tap, tap, tap. Ready? Put your arms up. Ready? Wave them around. Okay, we're going to start singing in 3, 2, 1. Na, 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 na. Hey, hey, hey. Let's ride. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. Hey, hey, hey. Let's ride. Good job. Okay, ready? Shake the wiggles out. Shake them, shake them, shake them. Okay, ready? We're going to bring our shoulders up. And down. And up. And down. Okay, ready? Shake those hands. Put your hands around. Push them together. Ready? Push, 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 push really hard. Push, 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 push. Oh, okay. Pull. Ready? Now we're going to grab our hands. We're going to pull them apart. Ready? Pull, 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 pull. Oh, good job. Okay, ready? Get those last little shakes out.
Now, we all know the most ideal way to hold the pencil or grip it, or a crayon, because I know we have lots of pre-K teachers on with us
Mhm.
tonight too. This grip is for a pencil or a crayon. And so the most functional grips is that tripod 3-finger or the quadrupod. When you hold a writing tool with either 3 or 4 fingertips, it allows for the most movement with our fingers, which is really important to be able to produce quick and legible work. But we all know the reality, right? This is the ideal is not happening with a lot of our children. Um, Now, the first step is looking at remediating a grip is recognizing what a child struggling with grip looks like this little tyke here, fisting the crayon, a very common way that our young children are holding the crayon. We also see here on this one on the bottom left, hyperextension of those fingers leads to fatigue. Thumb wrap. When they wrap their thumb, we have limited movement here in the fingers. And so it's really, really tight. And then this one I've been seeing a lot too, the splayed fingers where the pinky is actually on the writing tool, which that pinky side of our hand should be the supporting side of our hand. And so when we're holding like this, we can get real messy issues with handwriting. And you might see some of that. So be on the lookout, not only for the grip, but then what's resulting on the paper when we see kids writing well above their developmental age, really, really big. And this is often a result of fisted or that splayed, where now the movement to move the pencil is coming from their wrist or their arm. You can't write small or on the lines. So we've got lots of solutions. In our workshops, we teach the pencil grip, and we've got a lot of great tricks to help that. This is a page from one of our teacher guides, but it's a page in all of our teacher guides. So I'm going to pull back over the interactive tool here in just a moment, and I am going to take you to another place on the interactive tool that has a lot of great resources. So we're going to pop into the resource tile, and I want to show you how simple this is to search for supports for grip. You just type right into that search bar at the top, grip. And here we have lots of things come up. Additional practice for aim and doodle. That's our fun little activity where we aim and scribble or doodle for a moment, drop the pencil, pick it back up. Then we have a check my grip principle, picking up my pencil principle. We have a video on grip and the picking up my pencil song. If I switch gears and look at the readiness and writing, here's our resources here on readiness and writing. Same thing, type in grip. And what do we got? We got the crayon song video, and we have this awesome family letter. I don't know if you all know this, but this is new this season. Family letters in our readiness and writing program in not only crayon grip, but we have I think about 12 or 13 different resources. And then another great place to find resources on all levels is this teacher support tab, our micro learnings, multisensory activities, and we have ones in here about teaching grip. In this case, in pre-K, it's crayon grip, but in our other areas, we also have practicing aim and scribble and things like that. But these micro learnings are a great place to come for more support and ideas.